All right, everybody, welcome in. I'm Cole. He is Josh. We're going to be covering the Nine Pennants May Team of the Month. We'll be naming some honorable mentions, but most of these guys are basically the players that are the best in the month of May, to our opinions.
Yes. And feel free to leave it in the comments
Yeah,
of
if
who
you
you think
disagree,
your, team of the month is for sure. And we'll go through some of the comments and we'll make sure we respond to you guys and yeah, like I'm excited to see who you guys think
yeah,
is the team of the month this year
it
or
was
this month.
it was definitely tough. There's definitely some guys that I could have easily seen us vote in, but the way we did it is we basically had a list of players that were basically the best in a general terms of the month, and then we just took our own votes and ranked them ourselves, and then whoever came out on top was the guy we nominated. At
Yeah.
catcher, we got Cal Rayleigh, the one and only Big Dumper, best
Oh
nickname in
yeah.
baseball, I think.
Easily.
Dude,
Easily.
he killed it. He's leading all catchers in home runs. He's damn near leading almost all of
Almost
MLB
every
in home
stat.
runs behind
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. But he's killing it. He's the best catcher in the league. I don't really think many people will debate on that.
Yeah, he just has he's one of the most likable just players in baseball. I'm really happy that he's had just like a great month, great season, and he's just killing it, dude. He's a
Yeah.
freaking animal.
He's the only guy last year who was able to put the stigma of the Mariners not being able to hit. He was the only one to
Yeah.
hit. And now he's hitting and he actually gets some Mariners to help him, so they're actually playing some good ball.
Yeah, 100%. Who would you say is your honorable mention besides Cal?
Will Smith, probably. He had definitely a great month. Bias to me wants to say Ohapi, but I'll say
I
I'll say Will
I
Smith. Who's yours?
I did think you were gonna go a Hoppy. I was gonna go Will Smith. I thought we were
Yeah.
gonna go bias,
No,
but
Will
no,
Smith
yeah,
had a good year or a
Will
good
Smith. I
month.
think he was batting like 360 this month,
Last time I
or like
checked, he is batting 365, an
yeah,
over
which
and
is
one OPS. Dude is killing it. Um,
yeah, he's nasty. Like I mean, you can also put him up there. He's a different type of player, like the same thing. He just has so many all-stars around him, so it's like,
they gotta pitch to
he's
him.
not
Yeah,
yeah, they have to. And yeah, but Cal is our backstop for this month and he's a dog.
yeah.
I
I
love him.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he is our catcher almost every month.
It's going to be a season where we see
Yeah,
Cal probably reach 40 home runs.
easily.
And I can see him breaking 40.
I think
Like
it's over.
I think if the line
I
was
could
like
see
40 and a half,
50.
honestly, dude, he has 20 home runs right now. What is that? 20
20 in
total?
about a third of the season, roughly, maybe a little bit more, or almost a fourth.
Like
Yeah,
it's baseball, so there has to be a time where, he slows down a little bit.
yeah,
But I mean, if he carries his pace, dude, like yeah, like he's probably on pace for like 45, close to 50.
yeah. I could see it. I would love it.
Cal, he's our backstop, and moving on to our first baseman, it's our guy Freddie Freeman.
Oh yeah,
Freddie Freeman has been absolutely destroying the baseball,
he
and
is killing it.
he's just killing it. Like
Adding
he's
damn
hitting
near
for
400 on the month.
dude, crazy batting. Yeah, 388 with 4 homers, 7 doubles, and 38 hits. I mean, he's killing it, dude.
20
He's
RBIs basically, dude.
kind of the same thing with Cal. I think we can say that as a first baseman, there's not a lot of competition against Freddie. Like in terms of just like
Yeah,
how above everybody he is.
especially this month. Like this month, especially like looking at first baseman, it's kind of like I mean, Freddie probably had the best month of a first baseman, probably gonna be all year. But
Yeah.
just looking at the other guys, like the next best one, if you want to say an honorable mention, I would. It's not even an exciting name, but I'd say Jonathan Aranda, and it's just
Yeah.
he just kind of hits for your average. He hits a couple bombs.
Yeah, and you know what? It is exciting for me because he's on my team on fantasy. I appreciate the Jonathan Randa shout out. I picked him up off waivers too, which is
Yeah,
awesome. And he's been a real big bright spot for that Tampa Bay team. Batting almost 360 for the month is kind of crazy.
yeah,
Um, Unfortunately, he just got blown out by
yeah.
Freddie.
When
So
Freddie's there.
I think if we were giving honorable mentions, he would probably be my honorable mention for the month. Is Aranda? He's just sniping that ball. He's been awesome. And I mean, also Carlos Santana batting 302 for the month. That's pretty good. I
Yeah,
like that.
he's
Yeah.
having a good month. He gets on base damn near every game. Yeah, definitely Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie, I feel like there's not gonna be too much debate on that one for sure.
Nope. All right, we'll move on to our second baseman. We got the one and only Brendan Donovan, dude. I would never have expected
Brandon.
that. Was a big reason the Cardinals got super hot this month.
And I mean, dude, they've been playing great ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of crazy to see. I really didn't expect them to like do much, and especially Brendan Donovan. He's kind of been like, like like a second baseman that like most people know, but like, I mean, having the month that he is having, it's just kind of insane. I mean, batting 360 is nuts for the whole month. So, shouts out to Brandon Donovan.
Think
Yeah, I think
yeah.
he killed it.
My honorable mention would probably go out to Ketel Marte. I think
Yeah,
I was the reason that he is not the first. He was not in first. I ranked him third,
which is fair.
which is
It's fair.
fair. But I do think if he played the full month and was not hurt, he probably would have been it. That's the only knock I took on him is because he had like probably about 6 games less of at bats than Donovan.
And I mean, this like we said, this is for the month of May. It could
Yeah,
change next month. I mean, we're gonna do this every month, so you'll be able to see the teams we put out. But yeah, I mean, this month, Brendan Donovan, I think, just deserved it 100%. My honorable mention would probably be Brandon Lau.
dude, he's
I like Lau.
great year. Yeah,
Brandon Lau had
great month.
7 home runs, batting close to 260, 13 RBIs. I mean, he had a pretty good month. So I think he deserves a little bit of a shout out. Cody Clemens also 387 for. I mean, he only had 31 at bats, so
Yeah, but yeah, he's been killing it
it's
recently.
small sample size. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but Brandon Donovan is going to be our guy for this month,
Yep.
and yeah, shouts out to him.
We'll move on to the third baseman. This is pretty much the best third baseman in baseball. You got Jose Ramirez.
Period.
Yeah, absolute dog.
Yeah.
He had an absolutely insane month. I honestly think the Guardians, if probably the past couple months, or probably sorry, the past couple years, if Jose Ramirez was not on Cleveland, they would be a very bad team. He is,
Which is
yeah,
very true. He carries that team like no other. There's not a lot of third basemen that carry the load like he does. And I mean, batting 370 for the month is insane. Guy's been killing the ball, and he's just one guy that like you can have him on almost every All Star team, and like
yeah.
I think he's a player's player. Like in terms of like I think your favorite player likes Jose Ramirez.
He has to.
Yeah,
Has
it's like
probably one of the best moments in baseball of all time with down goes Anderson, down goes.
dude,
That was electric.
he single handedly ended Tim Anderson's career.
Dude, do you see we just DFA'd Tim Anderson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get DFA'd by the
The
Angels,
Angels, it's not a
that's
good
just a
sign.
rough start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you just see the sharp fall off that Anderson's had ever since that happened.
Yeah,
And
Jose's
also just the way he talks to like even like Freddie from the dugout when they played against him, he just goes, "Gold glove? Gold glove?"
He's
Like
so fun. Good change out.
he's
Dude, I
good
think
change
if
out,
you could
dude.
create like a super wide variety of Jose Ramirez clips and like you'd be set for a while. You'd be laughing for a
Yeah,
while.
like a try not to like smile or laugh
Just try not to be
video
happy,
of
dude.
Jose Ramirez clips would
Jose just
I that would
needs
be
to
hard to
laugh.
get through. He
Yeah.
does. He
I am
I enjoy him, and I think he's a great addition to this team. I think this is a perfect spot for him. He
basically
killed it this
bat
month.
400 this month. Who's your honorable mention be?
My honorable mention, honestly, would probably be Isaac Paredes with
Mm,
7 home runs and 18 RBIs. I low-key
he was
love that.
killing it.
But also Miguel Vargas.
You mean
Like,
Oh, Miguel Vargas. Yeah, so
dude,
mine is Michael Garcia, so that's what I thought you were about to say.
I
But
like that.
Miguel Vargas, yeah, he's been really good recently.
I mean, as you know, as a Dodgers fan, like love that he kind of figured it out. I hate that it's not with us, but my heart goes out to him.
Yeah.
I hope he can keep this going. It would be cool to see low key the White Sox how like some of the batters have been getting really hot this month,
hmm
and it's been cool to see.
They have
So
some really good young pieces.
yeah,
They
so I
just
think
hopefully can not do what they did last time they had all the young players.
yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, I actually my honorable mention I think to end on would be like Miguel Vargas, and you said Michael Garcia would be yours.
Michael Garcia is amazing
He
this month.
he had a freaking crazy month.
He's actually
376, 3 home runs.
hitting for some pop. Got some
Yeah.
RBIs in there. He's probably the best hitter on that team behind Bobby, even though
Yeah.
Bobby's really kind of struggling a little bit.
Dude, this month has been tough. And I
Yeah,
mean, in general, Kansas City has had like one of the worst offenses. So it's like
yeah.
I think this was important for,
They are like
Michael
the
and
worst
the
offense, I
team.
think.
Is it not the Orioles first?
It might be the Orioles, but in terms of power, for sure, it's the
Oh
Orioles
yeah.
are in last place.
Yeah, which is crazy that they haven't called up Caglione yet. Moving on to our shortstop, Jacob Wilson on here which is honestly probably the best shortstop in the league right now. Period.
I
Guy
agree.
is freaking nuts. He's so good. Batting 370 this month, which is insane. Four tanks, been hitting like a
Which
little
is
bit of pop.
wild for him. Yeah, like four
Yeah,
tanks.
like
He's supposed to be like an Arias with slightly more power, not like
yeah.
a 4 home run in a month guy. Like he's
No. He's supposed to be like a four home run in the whole season type of guy.
yeah, like if he hit 10 home runs,
Man, no,
if he had
yeah,
10, 15 home runs, I'd say that's Jacob Wilson.
that's pretty good.
But like, yeah,
But
four's really good for him.
yeah, I can see a. I mean, dude, like he's just an absolute animal.
I
Leads, I
hate
think
his
he
batting
leads the
stance.
leagy in. Dude, yeah, it's
I
ugly.
hate it, but it
It's
works.
but
Yeah,
30,
I
but
love him
37
as a
hits.
player. I like, but I can't
Yeah,
stand that freaking batting stance.
dude, 37 hits and 100 at bats
Just
is kind of nasty. Yeah, dude,
just
I did see
bouncing
that.
around. Yeah,
It's a lot. It's a lot. But he dude, he
he's
smacks that
so
thing.
good.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, like we said earlier, our one of our favorite teams is the A's, and I love watching them play good. They had a kind of crappy month. I think they'll find their groove hopefully in June, and I Jacob Wilson is a dog.
Yeah,
Who's your honorable mention for shortstop?
Perdomo.
I like that.
Perdomo is probably
He had a really good
he's.
year.
I don't think there was a lot of shortstops who necessarily had an amazing month. Probably Perdomo would be my next one. I had Perdomo and Jeremy Pena like literally like
I,
2A 2B.
I think mine's gonna be Trey. He's starting to
Oh,
get
Trey
hot,
had a
which
great
is
month too. Like they honestly all have super similar stat lines for this month. Like those three.
literally, I mean, pretty much identical.
Yeah.
And I mean, the main reason why I don't think there would be any debate for Jacob Wilson is like he's literally head and shoulders above all of them in terms of average. He has a couple more RBIs than a couple of the other guys, and I mean, his hits this month have been nuts. Like 37
Yeah.
hits in the month is
I
crazy.
don't think there's no debate on that. Yeah, so Jake Wilson will be our shortstop. Our outfield, dude. This was tough.
Stacked.
There was so many good outfielders. Obviously, there's more. We're not ranking it by left, center, right. We're just going the three best outfielders on the month. Aaron Judge. Don't think anyone can debate with that. Not really much to say there. He is the
Yeah,
best hitter in baseball, if not the best hitter of all time.
yeah.
He's on pace to be the best hitter of all time.
Batting
Yeah.
364 this month with 5 tanks. That's just nuts. Guy has
Yeah.
been absolutely dialed.
He's the best hitter in the league. And we'll move on to the next one. We got James Wood, who's amazing. He's really good.
And he's so fun to watch.
Yeah,
James Wood is going to be,
he's a
I
future
mean,
MVP candidate.
yeah, and he's a superstar already. Like just the
Yeah.
way he acts and everything. The way he plays the game is so fast. Guy and dude, he can just murder the ball, which is great. Yeah, no. I really like that pick. James Wood
Hmm.
is a dog. I think the Nationals are gonna have like a super good future
Oh
ahead of
yeah,
them, which is gonna be awesome.
that trade they did with the Padres is looking like a fleece now.
Yeah, like it's
This
starting to, I
Wood,
mean,
Gore,
and
and
what's new with the Padres getting fleeced? Oh yeah,
whatever.
they suck.
Our
Whatever.
third one we
But
got PCA, Picro
yeah,
Armstrong.
I'm not gonna lie. Like he is
He's really
awesome.
good.
He's fun to
Yeah.
watch. He's just really sick to watch. One of the best defensive outfielders, if not the best. Yeah, guy just had a really good month. I really enjoy watching PCA. I know a couple guys got mad at us for not having him start in our All Star video, but he would definitely make the
He'd
bench
be on the All Star
for the.
team. It's
He'd
just
be
a
on the
matter
All
of
Star team.
he's a little bit younger. He strikes out a
Yeah,
decent amount. I'm not sure he's going to keep it up, but this month, particular in May, he had an amazing month. So I will give
he
that.
did.
And recency bias says he might get the All Star
Yeah.
starter.
My honorable mention though is gonna be Cody for the month of May, dude. Guy
Cody.
has been he's been having a really good month.
Yeah.
He batting 322, 5 home runs. Kind of just mainly a bias for me because I love Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger is one of my favorite players of all time. And yeah, I just love to see him. Like he's not it's kind of like MVP Cody form. Like he was nuts that
Yeah.
MVP year that him
Yeah.
and Christian Yelich won,
The Yelly Belly year.
but just
Yeah.
having a really killer month, which is fun to watch. And yeah, who's yours?
My honorable mention breaks my heart to say this because he didn't get it, but I really don't think he deserves it. Is Heliot Ramos. I really want to say Taylor Ward too, but he really
I
only
was gonna
had like Taylor Ward only was good for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Other than that, he wasn't that great. He's
Yeah,
been struggling recently, but Heliot Ramos deserves some love here, dude. He had an amazing month. The only kind of other knock I have him on, he wasn't playing every day. He missed about two or
yeah,
three games compared to other people, which not enough in grand scheme of things, but 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. He's batting 345, 400 on base, just under 1 OPS. He deserves some love. He's like quietly one of the better
Having a,
players in the league right now.
I would say, having a great season. And it is kind of crazy. I mean, I don't really think of San Francisco as like obviously like they're not a small market team, but
Yeah.
it's just somebody you don't really hear about, Helio Ramos.
No.
But yeah, I mean, shouts out to him. He's having a really good year, which is awesome, or really good at least month of May.
How old do you think he is?
I think he's 26.
He's 25. Yeah, I did not know that. I don't know why I assumed he was older.
He does look old. Like when you
He's a
see
big
pictures of
dude.
him,
Yeah,
he
he
just
looked
looks
aged for sure.
older. So, yeah, but I do like our outfield. Judge, Wood, and PCA would be like one of the nastiest
You could
outfields.
start that left, right, center too. Like that's a
Oh
good.
yeah.
That's a really good outfield.
All right, and moving on to our DH. I mean,
This is the same
is
thing as Freddie.
there
Same thing as
is there
Freddie.
anybody better? Is there anybody better than Otani? I don't think there is. That guy is insane. He is so fun to watch. There's not much to say besides Otani is the GOAT.
He almost had a 1.2 OPS, hitting around 300. Not really stealing as many bags as he was. Still got a couple.
No,
Yeah,
but
there's
just
really
tanks.
not much else to say besides he is probably the second best. Dude, I don't know. Would you say Otani or Judge is a better hitter?
I mean, like this season, you'd have to say, I don't know. That's a tough question. I think as a pure hitter, you'd have to say Judge. As an all around player, I think Otani. Because I mean, it's like, what was that season Otani had? It was what, 50-50?
Yeah,
Actually, 60
50.
was it?
It was like close to 60 on one of the stats. But yeah, it was like
Yeah.
50-50 cleared like by a decent amount.
There's nobody ever that's done that.
Nope.
So
there's a reason.
yeah, it's hard not to say that he's not like the best player, like better than Judge. But I think as a pure hitter, if we're just talking hitting, Judge has like a gift. I don't know how he hits the ball so well, being 6-7 or 8 when his strike zone is like freaking nuts. Guy's a dog.
So good.
But yeah, I mean, Otani's our DH, and I don't think there's anybody better. Honorable mention would be Rafi.
That's my honorable mention as well.
He's had a great month.
Which is great for him because remember how bad he started, and then there's so much crap with him and switching positions, and maybe he does end up still switching and going to first. Who knows? But yeah, Rafi had an amazing month, and I think he probably would have got it at any other position besides first base or catcher, or sorry, first base or DH. If he played any other position, he had probably the second or third best month.
He was just awesome. And it is kind of crazy that he's doing all this amongst like just so much going on with him, like in terms of like obviously like the team kind of asking him to switch positions, even though he just got comfortable in DH, which is a weird thing to hear. Is like switching from being like an everyday player like fielding and then switching to DH is apparently like a big shock to everybody, so it does affect your hitting. So seeing him like just have like a really hot month this year, and like just seeing him get back on track is really fun to see. So shouts out to Devers for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on to our starting pitcher of the month, Tariq Skubal. Not much debate here, dude. He is an absolute dog. Everyone knows the complete game shutout that he had. That's just that itself almost kind of deserves a shout. He over 50 strikeouts, the only one to do it on the month. He actually is clearing the next best pitcher in strikeouts by 10 in a 169 average again.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's not even close. He was the best pitcher this month.
Yeah, he was a complete dog. Tariq Skubal is honestly one of my favorite pitchers just to watch. Guy grinds out batters, and
Zach Neto owns him. He's his father.
He's his father. Was it today or yesterday that he hit a homer against him?
Neto?
Yeah.
No, that was like
actually no,
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks, and Skubal got all pissed off for whatever reason.
Didn't Neto just start off with a home run today too? Actually,
no, it was yesterday. Yesterday he did.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was against my pitcher, was just great. I just remembered like recently seeing like on the stat line Neto home run, and it was against my pitcher. Oh, this is great. But yeah, no, Tariq Skubal had an awesome month, and I think he would dice absolutely anybody up besides Zach Neto for this month. And in terms of honorable mention, I mean, I'm gonna throw out Chris Sale out there.
Yeah,
Chris Sale had a freaking great month, which is kind of crazy. I mean, for him to pitch so well, being what, like 36?
He's so old. Yeah, dude. He was the I don't know how old he is off the top of my head, but he's the fastest player ever to reach 2,500 strikeouts in a career. He is 36. Which is just absolutely insane looking at his stats.
Born 19, yeah, 36 years old, dude. Guy's an absolute dog. And I mean, for him to be putting up the numbers that he has this month,
Yeah.
uh, definitely deserves a little shout out.
I have two honorable mentions because I think both of these guys really deserve some love here. Chris Bubich, 3-0, 0.5 ERA,
Fire.
33
Yeah.
strikeouts, 0.87 whip, 182 against. Amazing pitcher. And this guy, I would never have expected in my life to have this month. And to be frankly honest, I was not even aware he did this till I was doing research for this video. Bailey Falter, dude. That is insane.
Oh,
Bro,
honestly,
he had a .92 ERA, 2-0, 18 strikeouts, a .92 whip with a 153 average against.
that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, dude, that was
That's nasty.
really good. And he's pitching more innings than like Eovaldi and other people who are up there in terms of statistic leaders for the month of May. And if you look at the names for month of May, top pitchers, it's, you know, everyone you would expect to, and then Bailey Falter. And I think he deserves some love right here.
That I like that. I like that a lot. And I mean, I just looked at it right now too. Andrew Abbott had a .5
Dude,
ERA.
he just went like 7-8 shutty today.
Dude, kid is
Against
shoving, and I love it.
Against the Cubs. Yeah, he's having a really, really good
And against the Cubs is
yeah,
crazy too.
he
and
he
Andrew Abbott, Scooble, yeah,
all those guys, but Scooble unfortunately was the best, so he is our starting pitcher.
yeah. And I like that. I do think Scooble deserves it, and I mean, dude, he might be getting back on track for like just that going Cy Young again. Like,
okay, why not? Yeah.
Relief pitcher of the month, Mr. Munoz. Munoz has been absolute dog.
Yeah.
He's been awesome. Like, I mean, in terms of just like saving the Mariners almost every game, and I mean the Mariners have been doing their thing too, but just a 0 ERA.
He has yet to blow a game this whole year.
He has yet to allow a run.
This
I think
month.
he's the
He
last
didn't
relief.
allow a single run this month.
I think he's the last relief pitcher that has not allowed a run, or closer or something like that for the month.
In the month, 100%. Yeah. I mean, granted, if he pitches in this game tonight, but the only reason he would, I mean, he's by far the best closer in the game at the moment. There's another example of the Padres getting fleeced by when they traded him away.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I do have you can make a really strong case for this guy who is my honorable mention, probably yours too. It's Joan Duran.
Yeah,
dude.
Joan Duran's
3-1 with 7 saves.
Yeah,
so
that's nasty.
He had just alone there. That's 10 games. He either got a save or a win in 1 month, which is insane.
Which is actually which is crazy. And it is good to see them. You know, the Twins get a little hot. You know, we had some stuff to say about them in our predictions, and we're starting to eat our words a little bit.
Possibly. It's a long
Possibly.
season.
You know, it's the month of May, you know. So if anybody wants to come out of their throats about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we did this last month.
Yeah.
You know, we got to relax. But Joan Duran, really bright spot in that, Twins bullpen. Yeah, no, dude. Joan Duran deserves a little bit of a shout, but Munoz this month was dicing. And dude, I mean, if you're carrying a 0 ERA for the whole month, I think you deserve to be on the May team,
ERA,
at least.
saves and 9 appearances. You deserve it. Half a base runner an inning. He's by far the best pitcher or closer at the moment.
And we did speak about this before. Make sure to give us your team of the month, and then we're also gonna do it every month. And then at the end of the year, we'll decide like in terms of like what we think our favorite team would be, and like what we think their record will be maybe, or like how they would stack up against each other. So yeah, so it's just gonna be a fun thing. We'll keep track of this for every month and make sure we get our team, and make sure you get your team on our comments, and then yeah, we'll see what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, let us know if we're wrong. Let us know if we're right. I actually just thought of something before we wrap this up. What would be fun to do? We put our team of the month against each other, and then we'll be the show. Tournament style, whoever wins, that's the best.
See, I would absolutely love to set something up, like in terms of like a mini tournament with that. Yeah. That would be really cool.
That'd be sick.
Even get some of the public out there, play it.
Yeah, play as a team.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll figure something out for that. That'd be sick. Just we would probably be able to stream that easily. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We will see you on the next one.
Perfect. Deuces.